Right, people. My first ever shower on a plane. This is my huge, spacious bathroom. I'm gonna have to try and do this video without getting my massive cock all over the camera. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Tate's rich, tall, strong, smart. Surely he can't have a big dick too. Yep. Sorry to break it to you. If you were to see my dick, it would hurt you more than seeing my bank balance. You guys would be devastated. So I'm gonna try my best to not get my massive wang on camera for my airplane shower. I am gonna get naked because I'm not getting into my fucking clothes, am I?
But I'm not a theorist. I didn't study, I didn't study a fucking book. I literally put myself in a fire repeatedly like a sword. You put a sword in a fire repeatedly and repeatedly. If you keep on doing that, you're going to get a nice sword. And then you keep on beating it. You got to beat the shit out of it. And that's what I am. Yeah. I became that. I said, okay, we can't quit. We got to figure out why you are this pussy. Why are you this pussy, man? What is wrong with you? What's going on here? So I kept on putting the sword back in the daggone fire, and I just beat it harder. And I beat it harder. Before I knew it, I started realizing, all right, man, the brain is starting to get hard. The brain is starting to get hard. I'm no longer a theorist. I'm now a practitioner. I put it in hell. I dissected it while it's in hell, because you can't dissect anything in a normal environment.
When you're in that virtual reality, which is only going to get better, where are you? Where are you really?
Right.
You aren't anywhere.
Well, whereas
you're in the computer.
What defines where you are?
Exactly.
Right.
It's your perception.
Is it your perceptions, or is it a scale that we have under your butt? You're right here. I've measured you. You're the same weight as you were when you left. But meanwhile, your experience is
radically
different.
Why do you think you're where you are right now? You might not be.
I'll spark up a joint if you keep talking. Your manager's going to come in here. We might have to lock the door.
Right now.
We have to fucking redefine ego. Because for some reason, a lot of alphas like to think ego's decent. Let me just explain this very clear to everybody, straight up, from one man's point of view. Ego is insecurity with makeup on. So, we need to redefine ego, because when people hear ego, 40% of it yeah, but the fucking ego, they think there's a lot of good with that. Do not fucking confuse confidence with ego. Ego is fucking insecurity. It is not confidence. It's fucking insecurity.
I've been involved in combat sports my whole life, and there is a difference. Mm-hmm. And it's not to say that females aren't competent. And I mean, I had Miriam Nakamoto on yesterday. She's a good friend of mine. Mm-hmm. She's an 8-time world Muay Thai champion. I mean, she's a monster. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But she doesn't fight against men, and she shouldn't fight against men, although she probably could beat a bunch of them.
Right.
It's not. She shouldn't have to. And she's
a tough woman can beat a variety of men.
Oh, yes.
But a really tough man can beat all women.
Yes.
Right. So that's the problem.
That's the reality.
Yes, that is definitely the reality.
And people don't like to hear these things, and they want to pretend that you can even out the playing field with hormones. No, you can even it a little. There's certain things, like I've always said, if you gave Brock Lesnar a sex change and put him in a dress, he's going to run through every woman that's ever lived in the history of women.
Lots of depression is autoimmune related, and anxiety can be a side effect of all sorts of physiological disorders, or eating improperly, or sleeping badly, or not exercising enough to kind of keep yourself regulated.
I could tell you a million things. The things that I've learned from experience. I mean, basic shit like money doesn't change somebody; it reveals who they really are. That's one I've definitely found, and I could talk more about that. But there's loads of things I could say about my philosophy on life, because I haven't changed, poor or rich. I was broke as fuck. Now I'm rich as fuck. I haven't changed 1%. I'm exactly the same person I've always been. I know people who ran into a little bit of money and became assholes. And people are like, oh yeah, money changes people. No, it doesn't. He was always an asshole. He just didn't have the platform or the balls or the ego to say what he really thought.
That's the thing, is the fuel that you had, the burning inferno inside you. You can't replicate that.
They don't understand that. I don't know. A lot of stuff shame inspires a lot of success.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't have to deal with that kind of shame.
Right. Shame, pain.
Exactly.
Feeling of being left out, feeling of not belonging. And
if I do this, everybody's going to love me.
Yeah.
Crazy feeling. Imagine to get people, you want to be accepted so badly.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You want to be accepted. People to look at you. And all. What kind of mindset is that? That's that ego. Want people to just look at you.
Yeah.
You're a sick fuck. You're sick, right? You're sick fuck. Want people to look at me. Fuck is, oh man.